Now let's get started with the next widget called as accordion and toggle. These are the two different widgets, but you might get confused in between these two, so I'm covering these two widgets in a single video. Now if you go to the all widgets section and then under general tab scroll down, you'll have these two widgets here, accordion and toggle. And how to apply it on the site? Just select that widget and drag and drop it wherever you want. This is the default design that comes with accordion. And what is toggle? Here if you see, just grab this toggle widget and put it just below the accordion widget that just now we have implied. So here if you see, they both look very similar. If you select this one, it gets closed. If you select this one, it gets opened. And again if you select this, if you click this, it'll get opened and close, open, close, right? You can neatly organized content. If you have so much content to display, you can simply organize it beautifully in this way. Generally these two are used for frequently asked questions sections in websites, or you can use it for any other purposes as well. The main motive is to take less space and allow the visitor of your website to choose what detail they want to access. Maybe he's not interested in the second point, but he's interested in the first point, so he'll click here and read the content related to that. So generally this is used for frequently asked question sections in websites, right? So now if you see, both widgets look very similar, but then you might ask why they have been provided in two different widgets. There are some simple difference. There are some major differences here. Not much, but in a design perspective, they are not much different. Let me just close it here, because we already have the design. Let me just remove this one as well. Okay, so I have created this section and I have this added this heading, and I have created this accordion here, and I have dragged and dropped a widget, toggle widget here. So now I'll save it, and let me show you what's the difference actually. If we scroll down here in accordion, as you can see, the first element, the first question is open, but here if you see the toggle, all the questions are closed. This is the first difference, that in accordion the first question will be always opened, in the sense it will be expanded, it'll appear in an expanded format as soon as the page loads. But here if you see, if I click on toggle and open these questions and then refresh the page, let's see what happens. If I refresh, all these toggles are closed, but this first question is opened here in accordion. So the first difference is in accordions the first question will be always in an expanded format as soon as the page loads. And the second difference is, if you select the second question here in accordion, the first question is closed, and if you select the third question, the second question gets closed. This means that at a time you can just see one answer. The content of one element is visible at a time, but that is not the case with toggle. You can open all these questions, all these elements, and read all of them at once, right? This is the second difference between accordion and toggle. and again if you refresh it, these will get closed. And right now Vue.js was opened, but then it got closed here and Angular got opened because the first element, it is the first element and it will be getting opened, right? So let's explore here. Let's go back and see what are the options. Options in the sense, again, you'll have option to edit the heading. If you see here under accordion, you have the option to select the element, add title and description. Add title here, add description here, and then close this element. You can replicate this again, and then you can shuffle it, right? Much similar to what we did here in tabs element as well, tabs widget as well, right? Similarly you can use it. Similarly you can do the same thing here as well, but the functional, the look and feel will be a bit different as in this accordion. And then here, as you can see, there are small icons on the left side, right? You can select the icons from icon library, or you can simply disable icons as well, or you can upload SVG icons if you have icons, custom icons to upload, right? And you can click on this plus icon and add the one that you like from the icon library provided by Elementor by default. And active icon and non-active icon, you can select it both, and then you can select which tag you want to put these elements under. It's better to put it under div, or for some SEO reasons, if you have to select some of these tags, it's completely fine. It depends on you, how you are using this widget in your project. Based on your project requirements, you can select these tags, HTML tags. If you don't know what you're doing, then just keep it div, right? That's completely fine. And now let's see what are the options for toggle. Okay, so before going to toggle, let's see what are the style options here. If you go to styles, you can select border width, and then you can also select border color, and then you can select the title color, title typography, and also you can change the background, right? And then you can change the active color, active text color, and then you can change typography, select family, size, and font weight as well. Now similarly, icon size, spacing you can decide, and then active color, and you can also select icon direction as well. Alignment, in the sense alignment, do you want the icons to be on left aligned or right aligned? Technically this is called as start and end. If you are familiar with Flexbox or CSS Grid, these left and right is now called as start and end, right? So okay, icon styling is available, this text styling is available, accordion styling is available in with respect to borders and background colors, and then comes content styling. Content styling, you can change the background colors, and then you can change the content text color, and then typography, as in family, font size, font weight, all those things. Very similar to what we did here in our 10th widget, right? That is tabs. Very similar to that. And now, once we know what is accordion and how to use it, now let's go to this toggle.